Okay, good afternoon, everyone. At this very juncture, we will be going to explore the life and the struggles of some students with regards to their educational development. So, in particular, our topic for today is all about the information processing deficit. So, what do we mean by information processing deficit?
Definition. Processing deficits are problems with the processes of recognizing and interpreting information taken in through the senses.
So, same sa akong giingon ganina, it refers to the struggles of these unfortunate students in which these conditions hindered them to attain their full potential in the learning process. Next is that there are two most common areas of processing difficulty. First is the visual and the auditory perception. So, visual processing deficit. Visual discrimination is the common factor under the visual processing deficit. It refers to the usage of the sense of sight to notice and compare the features of different items to distinguish one item from another. And what are the difficulties being observed? First is that students who have this kind of disability usually see the difference between two similar letters, words, shapes, or objects, and they notice the similarities and differences between certain colors, shapes, and patterns. This is very common to the nearsighted condition, in which, due to the closeness of spacing of words, students usually misread the proper letter or word that has been written on that certain text. Last is the types of helpful strategies. So, in order to address the student's condition, a teacher must provide clearly spaced words and address problems on a page. And the teacher must anticipate confusions and point out examples of correct responses. And now let's proceed to the next one, which is the auditory processing deficit. So, auditory discrimination is the ability to recognize differences in phonemes or sounds. This includes the ability to identify words and sounds that are similar and those which are different. Types of helpful strategies which will address these auditory disorders. So, as a future facilitator, we must not rely solely on an area of weakness. If instructions are given orally, try to supplement this with written or other visual cues. While it is important to address the area of need directly and try to build up areas of weakness, it is also necessary that the students be able to function successfully in the classroom. Next is that we must keep the area of difficulty in mind. Simplifying verbal directions, lowering the rate of speech, and minimalizing distractions can make a big difference to a person with auditory processing difficulties. The last one is that we must plan specific activities for the areas of difficulty. Actually, there are many activities that can help build auditory processing skills, whether it be in the area of phonological awareness, auditory discrimination, or any of the other areas in the realm. Rhyming games, for example, can help build phonological awareness as well as discriminating between similar and different sounds. Sorting games can help build auditory memory as the number of variables and steps involved in the sorting can be easily controlled to adjust the level of difficulty. And that concludes my report. Thank you.